Hey guys, this is General. Welcome to the channel. In today's short video, I'm going to cover how to get started with AI art, both images and video, with 3 simple steps. Number 1, pick an AI tool. Now, if you're just starting out or want to use AI on a hobby level, but yet get professional looking results, then you want an AI tool that is easy, fun, beginner friendly, low cost, fast, and yet powerful enough for a cinematic look and feel. I work with multiple tools professionally on a daily basis, and without doubt, I recommend Kling AI. It's one of the top tools out there without being too complex, and it's the perfect tool for beginners up to pro level. This is an online AI tool, so you can use your laptop if you want to. Alright, so 2, creating your first image using Kling. There's a lot of options and tools inside Kling, and so what I recommend when just getting started is to start with text to image. So click here on image generation. So let me give you a few examples. You want to start simple and simply describe what you want in the image, and you write here in the prompt section. Beautiful woman with long hair, age 30, sitting on a sofa in a long dress. That is pretty generic, right? And 6 to 9 is a good format to go with for horizontal images, and then just select how many you want. They cost 1 credit per image. You want to use image 2.1, this one here, and simply put generate. Now here's a small secret. What you don't enter, the AI will invent within the context. So as you can see, this simple prompt generates very random results, right? Looks kind of random, type of dress, how she sits, and so forth, right? And the more you enter here, the less random it will appear. So let me, for instance, show you here, beautiful woman. Let's add more detail here. Beautiful blonde woman with long hair. Beautiful blonde woman with long hair. Age 30, sitting on a sofa in a long red dress. A long satin red dress. Okay. She wears black stockings, black high heels pumps. She sits in a dark styled luxury room with lots of black details. So we're starting to add a little bit more data here now. Let's generate that again. Now there's still room for randomness here, right? We haven't added that much extra context, but we added a little bit more. So the kind of images you're gonna get now will look a little bit more towards what we want. All right, so you see with a little bit more extra detail, the images differ quite a bit, right? From this to this. Now let's continue now with subtle slits on one side. She wears black satin. She wears long black satin gloves, a black luxury hat, silver earrings, long silver necklace on a black Chesterfield sofa. I'm gonna add cinematic lighting and mood. She has intense black eyeshadow and eyeliner and intense eyes. We can do intense blue eyes or light blue eyes, all right? Mob inspired room. And now when we enter generate, we have added a ton of extra details now, right? So the image now will appear less random. Of course, there's going to be still a randomness to it, but now we have a lot more data, so it's more within what we are looking for. See, now we are going from this, all right, to this, to now this, all right? And we can add yet another element. I want the hat to be red. Here, red, big, luxury hat. Enter specifically how she sits with her legs crossed. Okay. She looks intense and confident. There is a black luxury handbag next to her with silver details. All right, and we also can modify here the lighting, cinematic lighting and mood with strong contrast and strong back lighting. All right, so now we are getting into the territory of a lot of details now, right? And there you go. So you can control a lot of what's going on in your image by adding more details that are very, very, very specific. And what you also see I've done, I've added a little bit of contrast to the image by making her a different color than the entire set, as opposed to where we started, where everything pretty much looks the same, right? We have added more and more and more attention towards her by making her a different color, and also by focusing more lighting on her. All right, let's move on. Number 3, creating a first video using Kling. Pretty much go here to the video generator tab, and there are 2 ways of generating video inside Kling. One of them is text to video and the other is image to video. And don't go for text to video just yet. Yes, it works and it's powerful, but it's also very random, and you're gonna spend 50 credits per 10-second video or 25 credits per 5-second video. So instead, go back to the images you just created and use image to video generation. Right, so we are inside this video generator tab here and image to video. And now I'm gonna pick an image from the history. I'm gonna pick the one over here. Click on confirm. So this way you already know the result visually, right? So you won't get as random results. Now the cost image to video is the same as text to video, but since you already have the look dialed in, you won't be testing away as much as with text to video. And now what we want to do is simply describe. We want to choose video 2.5 turbo, which is the latest. You want to describe here what you want to happen in the video. And I recommend starting with simple words such as idle, slow, subtle moves, walk, etc. instead of flying to the moon and back. We can do that later, right? So we can also describe how the camera moves. Let me show an example here. So I'm going to enter idle, woman, movement. Camera moves slowly towards her and ends in the tight cropping of her upper body. So it's a very simple prompt, right? We are not asking too much. We are saying what the woman does. She basically just does simple idle movement, and the camera moves slowly forward towards her and ends with a tight cropping of her upper body. In most cases, I don't recommend you do sound, although it's currently free, so it doesn't really matter if you do or not, right? You can always save your video later without, because sound generation ain't that good just yet, right? So all you do here is click how long and click on generate, and that's it. All right, here's our video. I'm gonna play it back. Perfect idle movement, and camera goes forward and ends with a tight cropping on her upper body. Perfect, right? So next we're gonna reuse the same image but enter a new prompt. Basically, she grabs her handbag, stands up, and walks away out of the frame to the right. Camera moves slowly forward all the time. And remember, the same thing applies to video. When you enter a prompt, the thing you enter here in the box, right? What you don't enter, the AI can invent within the context. And what's the context? Well, that's something the AI takes a look at your image and says, hey, this is a woman sitting. Idle means she's doing maybe this, or maybe this, or maybe that, right? So there is an element of randomness if you are not very specific. if you describe what she does exactly with her hands, she will do that instead of something random, right? And we got the video ready. Let's play back. Pick up the handbag, stands up, walks away to the right. Pretty awesome. Now, as an example or an alteration, what we can do here is move camera backward instead. Move camera slowly backwards all the time, because you can control what you do with the camera and how it affects your scene. And our video is done. Let's play it back. Picks up the bag, stands up, walks away to the right, and camera is moving backwards. Pretty amazing. That looks just astonishing. So guys, see how much fun you can have with this? And that's it. So a quick recap. 1. Choose a fun, easy and beginner-friendly tool that lets you create cinematic results at low cost. I recommend Kling AI. 2. Start with simple text-to-image generation. Add as much details as you can. What you don't enter, the AI will invent within the context. And 3. Create videos from your images using image to video, since you already have the look dialed in. If you like this video, hit like and follow our channels. We can create more cool videos like this. And if you want to go deeper, we also have a free 9-minute media lesson, 5 AI art mistakes and how to fix them today, which you can get here, or there's also a link below this video. That's all for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have fun with your AI art, and I'll see you soon again.